The hype for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is nearing fever pitch with the game's release just a few short weeks away now. Naturally, there's a lot of speculation about what the game's story entails, and of course there are plenty of theories ranging from the compelling to the ridiculous flying around. A couple of days ago, a third and presumably final trailer dropped that revealed a whole lot more about Tears of the Kingdom's characters, locations, and new gameplay mechanics. For this reason, we thought we'd share 5 important new details the third trailer reveals with you all in today's video. So without further ado, here we go. Number 1. Flying ships. At around the 1:30 mark, we catch a glimpse of a large flying ship seemingly attempting to make it through a rather violent snowstorm. It's only on screen for about 2 seconds, but according to some fans, this ship, or possibly ships, may belong to or at least have something to do with the Rito, the recurring race of humanoid birds that previously appeared in Breath of the Wild and the Wind Walker. Also, at 3 minutes 7 seconds, we see Link preparing to descend through what is almost certainly the same storm along with Tulin, so there's a strong possibility they're actually on the boat in this shot. Oh, and at 2 minutes 41 seconds, we see the pair headed straight towards a terrifying giant spider monster that appears to be emerging from a portal. Make sure you wear your brown tunic for that fight. Colossal bosses aside, if the flying ship in this trailer does belong to the Rito and is presumably ferrying Rito citizens, it begs the question if something happened to Rito Village, which is located in the center of Lake Totori in Breath of the Wild. Anyway, one thing for certain is that the Rito are in Tears of the Kingdom and undoubtedly play a central role in its narrative, so we'll all find out more soon enough. Number 2. Mech Battles, Zelda-Style. Okay, maybe the term mechs isn't quite accurate, but at 2 minutes and 33 seconds, we see Link riding on top of a huge stone vehicle heading straight towards a bunch of bokoblins that have built platforms on top of a stone talus. Sadly, we don't actually get to see the combatants clash with one another, but it goes without saying that this little sequence is absolutely epic. I think from everything that's been revealed in this trailer and all the others preceding it, combat in Tears of the Kingdom should be extremely dynamic and varied, possibly more so than any other Zelda game in the franchise. In the clip before the mech battle, we also see Link taking on a soldier construct while aboard what seems to be a minecart. I guess if The Legend of Zelda was ever going to go the GTA route, this is about as close as you'll ever get. It's also really impressive just how much attention has been paid to detailing environments and using vivid colors to make levels and encounters with enemies that much more memorable and striking. Tears of the Kingdom looks like a strong candidate for the best Zelda game ever, but only time will tell if fans agree with this sentiment. Number 3. You are not alone. I suppose the whole thing about Tulin earlier may have given this away, but despite prior Tears of the Kingdom trailers being characteristically poignant and a little bleak, this final trailer shows a robust cast of characters standing alongside Link at the 3 minutes 13 seconds mark. The descendants of Mipha, Daruk, Rivali, and Urbosa, the 4 warrior champions from Breath of the Wild, are all present in Tears of the Kingdom and will play an important role in helping Link to save Hyrule from destruction. These champions are Sardon, the Prince of the Zora, Yunobo the Goron, Lady Riju of the Gerudo, and Tiba the Rito. What is abundantly clear in this latest trailer is that Tears of the Kingdom is a healthy dose of nostalgia for long-time fans, and I would even go as far as to say it's a tribute to both old and new fans alike. I have absolutely no doubt that this game is going to hit everyone right in the feels, so make sure you have a box of Kleenex nearby. There's also a possibility that Zelda herself may be playable in Tears of the Kingdom, as she definitely features much more prominently in this final trailer. There are theories that Zelda somehow traveled back in time and is separated from Link by several centuries rather than physical space. Of course I might be wrong, but nevertheless, this brings me to the next point. Number 4. The green creatures are almost certainly the ZONAI. I'll actually eat my keyboard if I'm somehow wrong about this, but the green warrior that appears at the 1 minute 40 mark is very likely a member of the ZONAI, an ancient tribe that lived in Hyrule long ago. We also see Zelda standing in front of some kind of shaman or spiritual leader who I guess is wearing a mask. Zelda also happens to be wearing the same necklace as the green warrior at the 2 minutes 6 seconds mark as she perks up a little and says, "Link." This is exactly why I, and several others, believe that Zelda has traveled to Hyrule's past, and at the 3 minutes 40 mark, she stands alone near an altar and says, "Link! You must find me," in a somewhat desperate and urgent tone. If you needed confirmation that the ZONAI will play an important role in Tears of the Kingdom, well, this is it. They must carry some kind of magic or weapon that Link will be able to use to defeat the evil forces plaguing Hyrule. I'm not saying it's for certain, but I think there's a strong chance that you'll be traveling back to Hyrule's past and that you may even be able to travel between the 2, or maybe more, different timelines using portals or some other means. Obviously, I don't know for sure though, so don't take my word for it. Either way, I have no doubt this game's going to be epic. And finally, point number 5, Ganondorf is indeed back. Yes folks, at 3 minutes and 3 seconds it's revealed that Ganondorf in his complete human form will be in Tears of the Kingdom and will play the role of its big bad guy. This is pretty insane and one of the biggest moments in the final trailer, so I have a strong feeling that Link and the heroes of Hyrule will be up against the greatest threat in the franchise's storied history. Oh, and something else I need to point out. I know some fans have mentioned that Demise may be in Tears of the Kingdom based on the clip at 1 minute and 18 seconds, and I tend to agree actually. Although he was beaten in Skyward Sword, he did vow that his hatred would basically be reborn in an endless cycle. In other words, the Demise we see in the trailer may be a new reincarnated version of the villain rather than the original guy. Or heck, maybe it is Demise himself. Either way, beware, warriors. Anyway, there's a ton of stuff in the new trailer I could probably have mentioned, but these seem like the most important details to me. But what do you think? Are there any other important new details the latest trailer reveals about Tears of the Kingdom? And are you pumped to play it? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you awesome gaming, VR and tech content on a daily basis. That's all for today. From me and the ZONAI here at Metasquad, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Later!